Hello, beautiful soul family. Here with a collective reading for you. Let's tap right into the energy. So we're going to be looking at any obstacles, any PowerPoints, all right, the gifts to use, what to work with the energy, okay, we're going to see first, all right, I want to see if there is anything stopping your growth, all right? So the whole awakening really reminds me of the chakra. So the spine, up the spine, that's where we hold a lot of our emotions, a lot of our, what we need to release, all right? So let's look into the beginning, all right? Looking at this structure, these cards are all over. All right, so collective, welcome, welcome. If you're new here, amazing to meet you. Hope you are enjoying these readings. All right, I love reading for you guys. A little under crunch time. Really wanting to get out all the signs, but family life, weekends are busy. All right, so today on that note, are you busy? Are you feeling busy? Are you feeling busy in the energy? Not necessarily doing lots of stuff, but are you feeling busy like, purpose? Are you feeling busy? The energy is pulling you. Like there's a busyness, there's a movement, a pull. All right, it's all about what is wanting to show itself. All right, so let's look in to the archetypes. Let's bring it back, bringing it on back to basics. Now these archetypes are kind of like the first drawing, you know, the first symbols, but there is definitely nothing basic about them. There's lots of different meanings. The wild unknown, all right? And I'm also I think I'm gonna do this triple threat reading, all right? So it's the wild unknown archetypes, the wild unknown pocket tarot. I love that tarot. And also the animal spirit, which is the wild unknown, all right? All tapping into the energy around us. All right, so let's see. The energy around is, I've read this one before, but I mean, I just can't remember it. Anima Mundi. Ooh, the sacred places. And if you can really see all of the symbols, the rocks, the structures. There's an eye. This is like wrapping around. Wrapping around. And you can see all the different colors, the sacral colors. This is like the energy of working with the universe. The universe is sending you codes, messages. There's the star in the middle. The star's 5 points. Aquarius is the star. It's hopes, wishes, going beyond the limits. So I really feel like that these ancient designs, these symbols of the moon, the original archetypes, is bringing you back. I'm sorry, my fan's gonna go on. Is really bringing you back to many different time periods. And it really all comes back to self. As you can see, this yogi, the energy of meditation, it all comes back to you, but you encompass so many different energies There's so much beautiful about you. So many treasures to really open up. This is the energy of it's only just beginning. Even if you have closed off a cycle, the reawakening is always going around, but it's a spiral. So we're going through all the stages, and everything you're unlocking is potential. Everything that you're learning on this journey, it's kind of like you're pocketing all of these different stones. Like when you go to, see if I can plug in my earpiece. Hold on a second there. All right, sorry guys. Let me just plug you in. Hopefully you don't fall. I'm sorry if you do. Sturdy this is. All right, I hope you're feeling as kooky as I am today. I feel like the energy's not always working. Hold on, collective. Bum, 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 bum. Coming. All right. Hope you guys can hear me. If you can hear me, please give me a thumbs up. I don't always get to my readings. I always I put them up, but I don't always listen to them until after. So hopefully you guys can hear me. Please drop me a notice. Let me know, please. I'm feeling a little quirky. I was actually, when I plugged in my earpiece, it was a little bit tied up, twisted. And you know when you put your headphones, you put them in your pocket, like ever so delicately, and it just ends up wrapping up. How does that happen, right? Like, no matter what, I feel like the energy is always going to stir things up. It's always going to entangle itself around these energies. And when you're entangled, you know, trying to pull yourself out of it, you kind of find yourself learning and maybe finding new potential. All right. Hope you guys are still listening. Sorry about that little mishap with my headphones. I was actually talking into my headphones, and I realized I plugged them in and I was still talking. So you may not you may not feel like you're being heard at this time. Communication with the star, you may be off on your own little astral plane there. You may be trying to express yourself to people and, you know, like explain, oh, this wild journey you're on, these awakening, and oh my gosh. And I feel like not listening, people aren't like digesting what you're saying, and you feel like you're not being heard. Maybe needing to try a new approach. Try to bring out other people's journey. You know, start the conversation with, what was the last dream that you had? You know, some people are really good at reading dreams. Feeling like somebody in this collective, that's a message for you. You are a dream catcher. You have that energy where you can tap into the dreams. You can really decode dreams and other people's. And that dream catcher, I feel like, feeling like in a baseball game, you catch the ball in mid-air. It's like the dreams come through you, right from your unconscious to your consciousness. All right, so the threshold. So this is all about to dive into something, a different foundation, leaving behind something that maybe felt sturdy, but feeling like this energy where you are, even though it's in a dark void, needing to step out into this unknown, into the potential. And I feel like this is all about the Three of Wands, the unseen potential, the success that you are growing from these cycles. You're being bold leader, but not being too bold where you're acting careless. You're still seeing and processing what's going on and understanding that the fear is still there and the unseen, but almost like this inner guidance, this fire within that's just burning like a fireplace is showing you this is what you're meant to do. There's no looking back. So this feeling like where you are feels safe, but as you can see, these are bare feet. It doesn't really look like a comfortable place, but looking upon this unknown, can't see the bottom, can't see where you're going. The light is too bright, it's blinding. It's different. It's giving you that anxious feeling, on the edge, grasping on to what you feel is the safety net. But the safety net is nothing but soot, and it's sinking. So as you feel like you are in a structured place, you're grounded, you're not wanting to go into this unknown territory that looks like fire, but it's actually desire. This is moving towards your light, your power, your happiness. Getting out of that dark tunnel, dark cave that you've been in, where you have seen a lot of truth, you've grown, but here you are coming out needing that vitality. Feels like these feet have been there for a long time, almost sheltered, closed off, and now stepping into this light, it feels like an attack. Needing to let go of the hold that you have on where you have been, because that place where you've been, it now feels safe because it has become known. You has become. It's not the unknown. You have lived in the dark, so you've adapted. So now seeing the light, the joy, the youth, diving into this adventure, sparking curiosity, enthusiastic. So this is wanting you to loosen your hold. That what you are meant to embark on is pure light compared to where you've been. And I feel like you're seeing this light and you're seeing your legs. And you're not feeling like you are in a place where you're meant to be. It's black and white. You've lost your color. So this is jumping into the vitality, taking that leap, letting go of what you're holding back. You're holding on to something that you have come accustomed to, but is not anything to hold on to. It was just a place to nest, to grow until the energy was ready. It wasn't too, the sun was not burning. So this is inner strength. The strength to be in that isolation. It's almost like a cave, closed off, darkness. Now having to jump out into this whole new energy. It's inspiring. But your fear are your hopes, and your hopes are your fear. So I've really seen that Leo energy. You need to let go of always saying it's okay and you're great. And saying sometimes, I'm scared, I'm worried, I don't know what's going to happen. And that's okay. To release that, it's almost like you're not fooling yourself. And once you can release that, the energy around you can really help you to releasing the fear. You're able to see this new web, that you're not tangled, you're not stuck, and you in this dark place you're needing to grow and expand. You know, you see again the chakras. You're growing. You're growing. How you move, spiders are quite interesting. They're very intelligent, obviously. They can do beautiful webs. But they have this thing where they won't make a web where the wind is facing. So it's like they know how to hide behind things. I mean, it's nature, right? Nature just knows things, and it's all about creating this life force. And then when you create these life force and you put out this direction, this purpose, these paths, these straight arrows, a structure, and then it's going back and weaving in between and really deep diving into the work. If you've ever seen a spider eating an insect, I've seen it on my camera outside. It was like really close up and it was like vibrating. It's quite crazy, the energy transfer, right? All right, we have lots of cards. A stingray. We have the hawk rising above the situation. Okay, so the energy present that's underlying is there is what is going on. There need to really not be stuck in that exact moment. Not about not being present, but to expand, to not look down at what's you're falling, but look at this as a leap into the unknown, not knowing what is right there. And I feel like it's like a waterfall. It's water that's actually under here. And the light is reflecting this fire. This is like your desire. The red to the yellow, right? The red is activation, movement. It's Aries energy. It's pulled, control. So this is wanting you, it's like pulling you into this energy to purpose, to be strong, to lead yourself in the right direction. You have been in the dark. So seeing this energy, it's almost like if you're looking on the water and this is the sun, that would almost be like the forest. Can I see that? So loosening your hold, because you are creating something that is really going to allow you to be your true leader. The leader that follows their purpose, doesn't follow anybody else. The lone wolf. The lone wolf isn't all about action. He has the fire within, purpose. He owns, he knows who he is. The wolf is the leader and isn't fooled. Very spiritual animal, right? Very peaceful. So it's all about you following your purpose. Follow the design that's made for you and create your own patterns. This black egg's all about patterns as well. We'll look into that one. And the cobra. The cobra is not a negative card. I thought it was. I thought it was like being attacked. But the cobra is actually a very highly intuitive energy. Very instinctual. It is the spiritual teacher, actually. This, the master of the cobra. All right, so I'm going to read the Anima Mundi. If I take too long, just fast forward a little bit. All right, we have it right here. It's one of the, oh my gosh, it is the last. Whoa. Okay, this book has lots, right? This is such an amazing. If I was going to recommend a tarot, is this a tarot? Wild Unknown Spirit deck. All right, so it's like an oracle, the Wild Unknown, right? It's so amazing. And look at this, and oh, it's amazing. It's like a philosopher book. And this is the last one, number 223, page 223 and 222. Okay, triple twos. That definitely means something. You've been guided to a spiritual path to realign, find the duality within the balance, within the growth, and within the way we love. There needs to be that light and dark. All right, the understanding. 222, it's beautiful. Just 6, the lovers, the duality again. Understanding yourself. Always come back to yourself, that you are the master within all. It all starts with you. So this is the last card, I say again. So tending to the sacred details of life. Yeah, so it's like connecting all the dots. And here you are, the star. And all of these jewels that you have learned, all of the hardships, all the conflicts, all of the lessons, the burdens. I feel like in the end, it's like you have, from all your journey, you have all these seashells that you've picked up, all these pieces, and it's all part of what has brought you. Understanding the synchronicities, understanding the energies, and working with it. So, the principle: accept all, reject none. It is the living soul of the world in all its multi-dimensional layers, bonded together by loving cosmic forces. Diversity is celebrated and is honored, and nothing is denied and embraced. So yeah, so this is soaring above the situations, working with that, knowing that you are that multi-dimensional layer, and then nothing is denied or embraced. Constructs of separation dissipate into the wonderful mess of shared consciousness. So not holding on to anything, knowing that we're not meant to hold on to all these layers. Okay, so honor all this. So this card indicates initiation on the level of the soul, awakening the unique light within, and witness how this light contributes to the radiance of the entire universe. Send yourself as a critical note in the cosmic orchestra. Destiny is altered as you hear the enchanted melody of all living things. Yeah, so honor this energy and embrace it. All right, it's all about the sacred details. Till next time, bye.